What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chris, man. We are here at the Work Hard, Play Harder podcast. It is Wednesday, January 17th, 2024. Give me one moment. All right. It is Wednesday, January 2024. I am a sports reporter based out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, I should say. Also a broadcaster, and I also am someone who has came up with this podcast of Work Hard, Play Hard. I like to talk to different people in different genres and the same genres of mine, finding out their why, finding out why they do what they do and who they are beyond the occupation. I got a special guest coming on. His name is Nichols. He is a owner of Diani Media. He's been an owner at several other places as well. He's also been an agent as well. I am looking forward to talking to this brother and finding out his why he wanted to pursue entertainment and media, getting to know him a little bit, and just have him tell me more about Diani Media. He was recommended by our mutual good friend Samantha Ann, so shout out to her. And yeah, so we're gonna get things started. So without any further ado, I bring to you Dennis. Yep. Right. What's going on, Dennis? How we doing? Let's see. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Let me see. Can you hear me?
Okay, I hear you now. I forgot to put the.
Oh, okay, got you. I
Can you
hear
hear me?
you. How you doing? What's going on?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good, my man. Doing good. First off, I want to say thank you for your time. I really do appreciate it coming on my podcast. Work hard, play harder. I also wanted to ask you, how's your week been going?
Oh, it's been going great, man. Ready for the weekend, of course.
Oh, that's right. I know it. Absolutely. You and me both, brother. You and me both.
Yep.
I want to give you a little bit of background on why I wanted to have you on today before I start peppering you with a
Okay.
bunch of questions. Um, so I know that you're an owner of, I want to say it's called Diani Media.
Yeah, you're the first
Okay.
person to say it right the first time.
Yeah, right. Yeah, tell me about it. So I'm intrigued to hear about that. I'm intrigued to hear about your story of how that came about. I know you've been an owner in other places as well, or a co-owner. I know you also been an
Yeah.
agent, Interscope Records, if I'm not mistaken. I know
Yep.
you went to Full Sail University, so we'll get into that as well. Um,
Yeah.
and so you were recommended by a mutual friend of ours, Samantha Ann, who
Samantha, yeah.
does great work as well. So I wanted to obviously talk to you because I'm in media as well. I just do sports, different genre than what you do. And
Yeah.
I write and do that. So I just want to connect and talk with you and get to know you a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. No problem. We
All
can do
right.
that.
My first question is your why. Why did you get involved with media? Was there role models growing up? Were you inspired by someone? What made you want to pursue that?
It's a funny story. When I was a kid, I remember on HBO every time I'd watch it with my parents on Saturdays, after cartoons and stuff. All of the movies always had the successful person either being in advertising or something in media. They were either in media or they were in banking or they were architect. My mom was a banker, my dad's architect, so I'm like, I love media. So from then on, it was. But I played when I was younger. I played so many instruments I can't even name, but
Okay.
plenty of instruments, and a lot of other family members were into music as well. So, watching them come up, just having them involved and, seeing them go off and work with the record labels and getting signed and things like that. I was like, well, I can do it if they can do it.
I
So I
feel that.
think,
Where'd you grow up at?
what'd you say? Oh,
I'm
Charlotte, North
sorry.
Carolina. Yeah,
Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay, okay. Yeah, go ahead. Continue. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
right outside of Charlotte. It's Gastonia, North Carolina, a little small town outside of Charlotte. It's country, but yeah, it's nice.
Okay, okay. I
But
like that.
yeah,
I like
yeah, I'm a country boy at heart. But
No doubt.
yeah, just watching them do it. I ended up going into the military for some odd reason. I get basically so I can travel mostly. But while I was in the military, a lot of the friends that I, ended up, a lot of people I ended up befriending in the military, we were doing parties and shows and other events during my time. And when I got out, I was like, yo, I really want to do this. Having fun at those events and just seeing the whole production. At the end it comes together, and you had your hands, you created the entire thing. It's a whole different feeling. Watching people just come in and enjoy it, and then just have the time of their lives. So it's something amazing, something incredible. So yeah, after the military, my my best friend, which I call him my big brother, he he said that I should go into the music industry and like take it seriously and like really start doing this. So this is way before there was a Diani. It started as Music Magic Studios, production company that we started. I was on. This is back in the MySpace days. That's how long ago it was.
Woo. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's really that's far. But on MySpace, I linked up with this guy from France in Paris, named FAS. He had some hot tracks, and
Okay.
so I decided to get with him. I was still in Charlotte at the time. I moved back home after the military, but I decided to get with him, and he was in Paris, so we were doing everything through email and MySpace. And during production, I would send him like my parts of the beat, and then he would add more to it, and that's how we did. And we created a bunch of tracks. And the first five that we decided to do, I don't know if you remember China White. She was real hot back in the day, but
Oh
she
yeah.
was on my yeah. That's back when Facebook first started. So I was between MySpace and Facebook, talking to her, and she said, "Well, let me hear the beats," and we let her hear it. She did all five tracks.
Okay. Okay. I like that.
But we didn't know anything about distribution or anything. She just did them just because she loved the tracks. But I didn't know anything about contracts. I didn't know anything about split sales and nothing. So I didn't know anything about paperwork. Period. I didn't know
I
the
know
industry
that.
then.
I
So
feel that.
I decided, after that, the first artist being at a time a major artist, I figured, well, yeah, I might want to take this seriously.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
what I did was I sat back and I took a couple weeks just to reflect and kind of just research the industry. And I reached out to a bunch of executives online, and I told them, I said, I was telling them all that I wasn't looking for a handout, not looking for anything free, not trying to get on. I just
Right.
want to know, what did you do to get on, so I can, try to just learn and try to do it on my own and see, what happens, what might happen. And we did that for a few years, I think 3 years, and that was around 2009 when I started taking it seriously. 2010 ended up landing a distribution contract with Universal when they were doing it back then, and with this one artist that I was dealing with from New York, and we did some music. He wasn't into it like he should have been, and so it didn't last,
Hmm.
But I
Okay.
just started,
Okay.
working with other artists doing development and brand development for their, careers, artist development, just trying to get their vocals right and not really teaching them how to write, but just kind of, molding them until the artist is ready for the industry. It's a
Sure.
whole different world out there. It's a whole different world from standing on stage with a microphone and you got your friends and family in front of you versus the rest of the world that don't know who you are and want to know
Hello.
everything about you.
You
Yeah.
right.
And they would
You
check you
right.
if you lying.
I feel
But
that.
yes, we kept on going, and in 2013, funny story, I was on LinkedIn at the time, um, just networking, and a message came through. It was a group chat came through my inbox. There was an executive at Interscope with the same name as mine. I just recently added one of the execs at Interscope at the time, and he ended up putting my name in the group chat by accident. So they had a project for it was Taylor Swift, Katy Perry, and a couple others, and they said he wants to jump on it. And I, of course, I figured I might as well get my feet wet,
Might
so
as
I
well.
responded. I'll do it.
Yeah.
So I jumped in it, and I got the contract to do it. So I started engineering and working on the tracks, sending over music, Christina Aguilera's, a bunch of others, and they were loving all of it. But they also found it out that I was doing events and things like that. Once they realized I wasn't the right person, it was already too late because I had already started working on it, and they were happy. So they just kind of took me under the wing and mentored me and showed me everything that I know now. Um, Too bad
Wow.
he passed away, but he taught me a lot of things before he passed. So yeah, I just took his legacy and carried on. And before he passed, he actually gave me his entire catalog. The dates all the way back to like Michael Jackson. You get music like Tupac and stuff like that. I have unreleased tracks that nobody has. Thousands of
Wow.
tracks from all kinds of artists. Yep.
So
So,
basically you saying that you got an opportunity because of a person that shared a name with you and you just jumped on
yep. Yeah, sure did.
it. Okay.
I don't know
Man,
if that was God or what, but it worked.
if it ain't God, then I don't know what it is. It gotta be. It gotta be. No question. That's
Yep.
awesome, man. That's awesome to hear. Let me
Yep.
ask you about Full Sail University because I want to know if
Right.
there was any colleges, any other colleges in your mind that you wanted to go to outside of Full Sail.
I did the Art Institute of Charlotte. I did ITT Tech, and I did Full Sail as well. I did ITT in person on campus, but I did um Art Institute and Full Sail online because I couldn't come to Florida at the time. I was in Charlotte. That was during a time when I was learning everything about the industry. So I just and the military paid for it, so why not? So I just went to all three schools.
I know. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, baby. I understand that. That's no doubt. But speaking of military, what branch?
Air Force. I was in the Air Force.
It's okay. I
I was
salute you, man.
yeah,
Thank you for your service.
yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I went to a lot of places. It was fun. Learned a lot
No
there.
doubt.
Learned a lot about structure and discipline. So yeah, it was great. Great
Okay,
experience.
I like that. I
My,
like that.
my
On here with
son is actually fun to do.
on here with Dennis Nichols, owner of Deani, Work Hard, Play Harder podcast. Just want to throw that out there. Well, eventually, when people do see this podcast and know who we both are, my name's Chris Drummond. Um, I want to ask you some favorite things, Dennis. Off the
All right.
rip, favorite stuff. So you tell me what some of your favorite things are, and then we're gonna keep it pushing. You good?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's rock with it. Let's rock with it, baby. Favorite meal you like to cook?
mm, I'm gonna go with my salmon
Mm,
with asparagus and that potato, that mashed potatoes, red potatoes, my butter and my other special items I put in it that I can't put. But it's lemon pepper salmon though. Comes
okay.
out great every time. Yep.
My man doing it fancy. I like that. Oh my goodness, everything you said got my mouth watering over here, bro. I
It's lunchtime.
mean, oh man, we just on question one too. Okay, of the favorites. Here we go. Favorite concert you've ever attended?
Oof. Mm. You know what? And I still want to. When my first concert that I ever went to was MC Hammer. My dad took me to on my birthday
Wow,
in Charlotte,
wow.
and I think for that entire year, me and my friends we all wore Hammer pants to school every single day. That was the greatest experience ever. The way that dude just bounced around that stage like that, it was I've never seen anybody with that much energy on stage at that time. But I wish he was well he's still around, but I wish I can go see him again because that was that was
Yeah,
that was amazing.
MC Hammer.
That's probably my favorite.
Wow, that's shout out to MC Hammer. That's what's up. I like that. Let me ask you, favorite place you've ever traveled to? You say you did a lot of traveling. Give me a favorite place you ever
Italy,
traveled to.
Italy, hands down. Well,
Mm,
Italy and Cairo, Egypt, kind of tied, but mostly Italy.
okay,
Uh,
I
yeah,
like that.
it's just the vibe is I don't know if it's like a romantic slash mysterious vibe that they have. I don't.
Mm,
It's weird, but it's captivating. It grabs you.
okay,
As
I
soon as I
like that.
stepped off the plane, it hit.
Okay, Italy and
Yeah.
Cairo. I like that. I like that a lot. Favorite sport you like to watch on TV, and favorite sport you like to attend in person.
I mean, it's always gonna be football, but being a Charlotte native, the Panthers is my team, and I just,
Woo.
we, yeah, yeah. I don't even know what to say about this season or the upcoming season, if there is
It
I
ain't
don't
a
even know if
whole
we're
lot
gonna
to
have a
say.
team.
It ain't a whole lot to say about that, brother. You
We're
got
gonna
Bryce
we're gonna lose
Young.
the
You
only
can't go nowhere but up. You can't go nowhere but up. That's all I'm gonna
after they fire everybody. I don't know. Everybody we should have had, they let go of. Everybody that wanted to come, we didn't want. Everybody we had doesn't want to play.
say.
Everybody that we have coaching and operating the team, they don't know what they're
Mm,
doing. The
mm.
owner, he's not even in the sports, so I don't even know why he owns it. It's just money talks.
It's just bad, man. It's a domino effect, man. The dominoes keep falling. But you know what? Like I said, they put some pieces around Bryce Young. He is a nice quarterback. I do think he can
Yeah,
play, but you got to have some pieces. I mean, and it's
you
going
gotta
to take a
have
little
speed. Yeah,
while. And that's a beautiful
yeah,
city out there. Charlotte is a
it is.
beautiful city. That's Buzz City. That's Queen City out there. I'm very
Yeah,
fond
a
of
lot of
Charlotte.
people come. The sports scene is really hot there. A lot of people come from all over to see games in Charlotte. It's a beautiful stadium. We have a beautiful basketball arena. It's just we need new leadership for right now to get those
No
ticket
question.
sales back up and the fan base back up. But yeah, we need some new leadership, big
No
time.
question. No question on that, Dennis. You're
But
right on
see,
that.
I've been in Miami for a long time, so I'm watching the Dolphins too as well. So
Okay. Okay. That's where you're at now, Miami?
Miami, yeah,
Okay, got you.
yeah.
No doubt. Okay, so let me end this with the favorites. Favorite restaurant.
Um, hmm. There's this place here. I usually go to the one in Fort Lauderdale a lot. So I was in Fort Lauderdale before I was in Miami. It's called Brews Room, and they have this blue cheese burger, blue cheese bacon burger that they have, and they have the actual like blue cheese chunks that they sprinkle on it
Yeah,
on the patty, and
yeah.
it's this thick American cheese they put on there with the bacon and this huge steak looking burger meat that's on there. It's huge. But that's my favorite place, Blues Room, with that blue cheese bacon burger. That's amazing. Yep.
Okay, I
If
like
anybody
that.
listening, you're in for a lot of that, go to Blues Room.
All right, you heard it from Dennis' mouth to your ears, y'all. Go to that restaurant, no doubt. Once we definitely do that, no doubt. Okay, you
Yep.
did good with the favorites. I want to know about Diani Media, man. I want to know the name behind it. I want to know how you came up with the name. I want to know what do you do on a day-to-day basis. How do
Yeah.
you get people to be involved with it with Diani?
Diani Media, it started out as Diani Republic, which then turned into Diani Entertainment Group. Diani Republic was just a record label that we started. That was one of the first artists that I mentioned before from New York that we got the first deal with. Um, but I wanted to do more than just develop artists. So the Diani Entertainment Group ended up being a production company slash distribution company. So we would make the tracks, find artists, put them out on a distribution, and just pretty much promote the music and do advertising for them and make sure that they get numbers. So I did that for probably about 7, 8 years, I think, and then Diani Media came about because I wanted to spread more into TV, film, and print ads, magazines, newspapers, and things like that. So I wanted to expand the advertising side of it, and and the TV and film thing. I ended up being a co-owner with Legion M Entertainment, which Stan Lee did, of course, from Marvel. Before he passed, that was the last thing he did. He's the one that started our company for us,
Wow,
and it's fan owned actually. So it's mostly we had a bunch of people come in and invest. You can invest under $100, or you can just join as a free member. So all the movies that we had that we started out with, they were all by the fans. Like all of our screenings that we did and all of our events, they were all hosted by fans all over the country, and they were either co-owners or free members and things like that. But they get all the posters. You get credits in the movies and all that stuff. So we've worked with a lot of people. We have a lot of movies coming up. As a matter of fact, we are finishing up a movie with just featuring Morgan Freeman and a few others. It's coming out pretty soon. Called My Dead Friend Zoe. We're wrapping that up. We're done with finished. Well, we're done with production now, so we're just wrapping up everything. But yeah, I tapped into that, and I was became partners with Comcast, which owns Universal, which owns everything. So, but Comcast that helped me get more into the, yeah, I know that helped me get more into the TV side of things. So I do advertising on TV as well. Also develop TV shows. So it branched out from like music to full blown media. There's no parts of media that we don't touch at all. We do everything in house. We don't outsource anything. We have our own team. But
Right.
Samantha is actually on the team. She's one of the co-owners now. So yeah, we got a lot of projects coming up. So, but I'll mention those later. I can't really say too much yet, but I'll put
I
them out
feel
as
that.
we go.
And listen,
Or
keep me
I'll
in the
drop little hints.
keep me in the loop on that. Okay, definitely. I want to know
I will
what's
definitely.
coming up when you can, for sure.
Yeah,
Um, you said you
I
said
got you.
Samantha's
And
name.
always stay tuned to the website too.
Oh yeah, absolutely, no doubt. Yeah, definitely check out that Diani Media
You said
website, y'all.
Samantha.
No
Yeah,
question. Um, what I want to do
he's
is I
on there a
want to
lot of.
talk. Oh, hold on. All right. What I want
Uh,
to do is talk to you about
okay.
Samantha as well. How did y'all two link up?
Um, Actually, I don't even remember. I think it was actually on LinkedIn or Facebook. I remember somebody mentioned her to me, then I checked her out, but we ended up doing some work together, but we just ended up being friends. And we've been friends for years. And, just working, I felt that she'd be perfect fit to be a co-owner. So
That's what's
here we
up. I
are,
like that.
many years later.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. No, it's pretty dope.
What'd you say?
I said no, I
Oh, yeah.
like that. That's pretty dope
Yeah.
because I had her on my on this same podcast here because she's a writer. She does music reviews,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Awesome. Right.
and I'm a writer
Yeah.
too. So we kind of bonded over that, and she just
Yeah.
has an incredible story about her life and just in general. So she was one of the first people that mentioned your name, and I was like, this
Yeah.
is amazing to talk to you because you seem like a driven individual, bro. And much success to you and much congrats to you to everything that's coming your way. All the blessings for real.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. But yeah, same to you too. I wanted to mention that we do guest writing for the articles on our website as well. So if you have any content or material you want to put out, just let me know. I'll post it.
Okay, I appreciate that. I'm definitely gonna keep that in mind for sure. Let's talk
You
about
get paid for it too.
no, oh, and that's definitely something I like. That we definitely like
Yeah,
that.
we don't do anything for free.
Yes, sir. You're right about that. Let's talk about mental health.
Yeah,
Mental health is something that's very important, man. And when you are doing media and entertainment, sometimes it could be long hours, sometimes it could be crazy type of things that you deal with inside the media entertainment. How do you
right.
maintain good mental health uh doing what you do, man, as an owner?
It is real important to always remember who you are and stay true to yourself. It's so easy to get caught up in social media and anything you see on TV, things you hear on the radio, other things you hear people saying just walking down the street. It's so easy to get caught up in other personalities and other energy that you take on. You have to, keep to your, well, not so much keep to yourself, but never lose yourself in the madness.
Sure.
So it's really important. So for mental health, um, meditate a lot first thing in the morning and before you go to bed. Always meditate, and it's a way of clearing your mind, but also getting in touch with the universe at the same time, whether you realize it or not. So you can, it's all about energy. You're spreading the energy, but you're receiving energy as well. You're receiving the clean, the pure, the right energy, and that should guide you through the rest of your day. When things just happen to fall into place and you don't know how, that's the universe working, talking for you. So it's really important just to remain true to yourself and always, it's social media and all that stuff's fun. Listening to radio, watching TV, all that stuff's fun. I'm saying that from the media point. I've seen every part of this media thing from the inside out, that from the ugly into the great. Um, but you just got to understand that a lot of it's just entertainment. And then with social media, some people are just talking. They're not even talking. They're not even. They're creating stories about characters in their mind who people think they are, but they're not. They're putting on a persona just for likes and views and things like that. It's not real. It's not
No,
real
I
at
feel
all.
that. I
You
feel
can't
that.
get caught up in that. You can't try to be somebody else. You have to be you at all times.
Mm. Okay,
Yeah,
okay, I like
pretty
that.
much.
No, it's pretty dope. It's pretty cool. Like I said, a lot of people do different things.
Yeah,
Meditate is one, no doubt. I like to go to the gym, work out. I like to
yeah,
write poetry as well. I like to do different things, man, just to kind of ease my mind. Because being a
yeah,
journalist, it could be long hours, it could be tiresome, and me working sports too. It's evenings and
yeah,
weekends. As you know, with music and media, it could be evening, weekend, all the way into the early morning, producing beats and artists, and time schedules like that. It could be crazy.
yeah,
So that's a question
yeah,
worth asking for sure.
yeah, definitely.
Um, this next thing I want to do, Dennis, is called this or that. So
Okay.
basically, I'm gonna throw two things at you, and you choose one or the other. Are you with me?
Oh yeah, I got you. Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Popeyes or KFC?
Popeyes, definitely.
My man. Now I know we could be boys for sure. We could be boys, no
I'm a country
question,
boy. No,
no doubt, no doubt. Here we
no,
go.
Popeye.
MJ or LeBron?
MJ, all day.
Okay, okay. MJ all day. I like that. Peyton Manning or Tom Brady?
Mm, mm.
That's a tough one. I see. Okay.
Yeah, cause I know Tom. You talking about before or after the Buccaneers? I
Oh
mean,
my
well, I
God.
don't know.
Okay, look here, look here. I'll say this. It could
I'm
be
gonna go with
before the
Tom then.
Buccaneers.
You said you said who were the Buccaneers?
It could be before the Buccaneers.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go with Tom. I'm gonna go
Okay,
with Tom.
got you, got you. Okay, I'm gonna give you that caveat because I know you asked about it, so I got you. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
The next three have to do with music concerts you would see in person. Okay, so would you rather see J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar?
Whew. I mean, I gotta go with Kendrick because it's Interscope, so that's family.
It is
But J.
okay.
Cole's from North Carolina, so I mean,
That's what I'm saying. That's why I asked it because I know it had to be one of those two. It's tough questions. I
yeah.
get it. Okay, here we go. Which one would you rather see in concert? Right? Would you rather see Nas or Jay-Z?
Oof. I saw somebody say this the other day. Or they had the same debate the other day. I mean, Nas is my dude. Jay Z puts on a show. I can't go with lyricism on either one of them because they both come off the top with you never
Okay.
know. It's crazy. So,
Yeah, you're right.
um, I mean, I'd see Jay in concert and probably ride home listening to Nas. Get my mind right. That's probably what we're having. No doubt.
I like that answer, Dennis. I really do. I like that. That's cool. Oh
Yeah.
man. Okay. Last one with the music. Are we going to see Kanye or are we going to see 50?
You say Nikki?
No, Kanye or 50, 50 Cent.
I'm I'm gonna go with 50 because he's gonna put on a show. So
Okay.
I've worked with both. I mean, 50's he was bred by Interscope, and but Kanye, I got Kanye tracks on the computer right now that nobody's heard unreleased tracks. So
Right. I feel
but
that. Okay.
yeah, I rather see and 50's got a tour that he's doing now. So yeah, I'm on board with that. I'm gonna actually do some advertising and marketing for that as well. So be on the lookout. It'll be popping up on the website, and I'll have it all over social media everywhere.
Yeah, I missed him
So
when he was out here in Minneapolis. He came with Jeremiah and Buster, if I'm not mistaken. So on that tour. So I missed him when he was out here, but it's all
yeah,
good. You know, I've seen 50 in person for sure, and he's dope, no doubt.
yeah, that's what. Yeah, yeah. He's gonna be all over the place right now. So gearing up for that. So it'll be actually I should probably post something about it this weekend or next week. Have it up. Sorry, I'm at the office.
No, you're good. You're good. Once again, here with Dennis Nichols, owner of Deani Media, on the Work Hard, Play Harder podcast. We are doing this or that. We got a couple more for this or that. This one next. Which sport would you rather play, badminton or bowling?
Bowling. I bowl.
Oh,
I
you
played badminton one time, and I was like, nah. I played tennis though.
enough said.
Badminton
Enough
was
said on that.
cheating.
Now, Dennis, are you a good bowler? Are you a good bowler?
I mean, to me, yes. I ain't bowling no 300 or nothing, but I'm okay. It'll be fun.
Do we need the
It'll be fun
bumpers?
for the other person. Yeah,
If you got to
I'm good
use the
enough.
bumpers, we can't bowl, Dennis. If you got to use the bumpers.
I mean, I can't say I haven't, but I can bowl a little bit. I don't make it a habit. I don't do it all the time.
Feel it. I feel it. Okay. All right. Last one for the this or that. Now, are you a
Yeah,
dessert person?
sometimes,
Okay.
sometimes
So,
it depends.
all right. So, okay. So we'll switch it up. I'll throw that one out. Do you like chicken wing?
Oh yeah,
Okay. So, are you a lemon
definitely.
pepper or barbecue chicken wing person?
Oh, lemon pepper all day. I got some in the fridge right now.
Okay. Talk to me. Do you need? Are you a boneless or bone in wing person?
Bone in, bone in.
So you like to get messy.
Yeah, I like to get messy. I like to do it real. I like to take it all the way off the bone. I have my mom's best friend eats the bones. That's different, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that is different. I ain't gonna lie about that one. That's different.
Man, I like chicken, but not that much. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, brother. I'm with you on that one. Okay. If you wasn't in entertainment or media, Dennis, what
Hmm.
career path would you have chosen and why?
Drafting and design. Watching my dad come up as architect, I learned a lot of stuff from design and drafting from him. He always told me coming up that I didn't want to be an architect. I shouldn't be an architect. I would hate it and all this other stuff. So I went to school for it anyway, just to see. I thought I was gonna prove him wrong, but he was right. I didn't like class. I almost quit, but I stayed with it. Got my degree. I went to go get my bachelor's, but I just didn't want to do it when I came out. But the design part helped a lot with the advertising and everything I'm doing now. So it was, it was still good. It was a good experience. I mean, nothing lost, of course. But I just didn't want to be an architect like he was right. He was right.
That's
But
a
I
tough
mean, if
thing.
I
You gotta
wasn't in,
really love that, man. You gotta really love that.
yeah, entertainment is my passion is in entertainment. But if I didn't have any outlets to get into it or any luck, basically, then I probably would have been in, somewhere in design doing something or architecture or something. I've been miserable, I guess, like he said, but and he did it for 45 years, I believe, before he retired. And
Wow.
but I'd probably be doing the same thing.
All right.
Yeah,
Shout out to Dennis's dad. 45 years, man. That's a long
yeah,
time. I respect that, no doubt. I want to ask you a question about advice. What
right.
advice has someone given you that you hold on dearly to? And what is some advice that you would give someone that wants to start in the entertainment business, right? That wants to start in the entertainment media business. You know, obviously you don't just go from zero to owner, but at the same time, uh, what advice would you give someone that loves music and that wants to be in this business that you're in?
Before you start working with anybody, do as much research as possible to learn the business end on every aspect. Depend because there's so many different areas of entertainment. I mean, whether it's TV, film, music, or administrative. You have financial part. You have the development part, all things like that. But you still should know, or at least partially know, every part of the entertainment industry from top to bottom. Because every time you deal with any client, there's going to be issues that come up. and you need to be able to solve those issues. You can't put it off for a day. You can't say, hold on, let me go find out, or things like that. When people come to you, they want to depend on you. They don't know anything about the industry. They depend on you to know everything about the industry. So
Right.
make sure you do, because there's always somebody, there's a one phone call away from taking them away from you. So know everything, and always stays on your P's and Q's, and have your guns ready. Not literally, but you know what I mean. But make sure that you're always ready to defend yourself and ready to defend your artists and protect anything that is matters to them, because that's their career, that's their life. So they're basically putting their life in your hands. Because most of them, they come from nothing, and they're looking for something. And I've noticed that most of the best artists come from areas where there's nothing else to do, like country areas, or just places where there's nothing else to do but work on your talent.
Right. Right.
And
Product of
that's
their
what greatest
environment.
artists
No
do.
question. No question about it.
Yeah. They just don't
Absolutely.
have the outlet, so they depend on you. So once they get to you to have the outlet and provide the outlet for them, they want you to be able to, handle everything from, or at least put a team into place that can, do everything. So it's very important to just know it all, know everything, and be able to answer quick.
I
So
like that. I do. I do. It's been a dope conversation, man. It's been pretty cool. I need
yeah.
two names from you. Now I need two names from you from people that would love to come on to my podcast and talk about their why and why they do what they do.
Um, I have my partner Melissa Cardoso. She handles all the marketing and advertising for us. And then I have another guy. I'll give you his info. His name is Travis. We actually grew up together, but he does car shows all over the country now. He's actually got a few coming up, and he's won a lot of awards, and he's traveling all over the place. But he does a lot in Florida, but he does them all over the place. But he's back in my hometown in Carolina, and but he has a lot. He has a whole squad of cars. Like the whole team is it's pretty dope what they do, and they go out and battle. They have races all over the place, and but yeah, he has a lot of events coming up, so I'm sure he wants to talk about them. I'll shoot you his information, and but
Definitely,
his
absolutely.
yeah his
Oh,
his 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 IG, everything's on his IG is Spawn 704. But yeah, he's got a lot coming up. I'm actually going to be doing some advertising for that pretty soon. So yeah,
mm, I like that. I
I'll
do.
shoot you for that
And
info. Yeah,
and thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you giving me his info. And I definitely love to talk to Melissa as well. Shout
yeah,
out to both of them doing their thing. I
yeah.
actually am planning on next month being in Fort Lauderdale. So if I'm in there or around there, man, I gotta hit you up. We gotta do something.
Yeah, we'll link up definitely. Yeah, either you can come down to Miami and party, or I'll come see you.
No question, no question, man. I definitely do appreciate your time of being on here. Obviously, you're a very busy man, and I love that. And I always end my podcast like this, Dennis. Is there anything else you would like to add before we conclude?
Yes, everyone. Our website, we do a lot of things to give back. So if you go on our website, create a free account, a free membership account. Um, we do random gifts, or sometimes we just give cash. The gifts include anything from a cruise, or other vacations, or maybe a night out to dinner, or shopping, or like I said, we give away cash a lot. So, or event tickets, we give out those as well. But we just pick a random member and just, give it to them. We give you free services if needed to, and if you don't need them, you can always pass them off to someone who does. So, and if we also do referrals. We pay 20% off of anything for referrals, for every person you bring to us. With any service that they do, we give you 20% of the deal. And but you follow us on Instagram. It's at Diani Media. It's at DIAANI Media. And our website is Diani Media is DIAANI TV.com. It's DIAANI TV.com. So we're all over the place. Check those articles that we post every single day. There's always some extras. We always post links in there, so check those out. And deals, discounts, free stuff sometimes. And but yeah, stay updated on everything. We also have Super Bowl tickets for anybody that's wanting to go.
Sure.
It's a price on them, but we have things are high, but
Yes,
we can always stream it
very
on
high.
TV.
Very high. No question about
Yeah,
that. And like I
we
said, if
can
there's
always watch it
any
on TV.
question that you didn't, or I did not ask Dennis here, or is anything you want to find out about Deani Media, please go to his LinkedIn. You can ask him. You can go to Deani, read the articles, go to his website, as he's already advocated about. This is truly
Yep.
a good brother, man, hardworking brother. So definitely reach out to him, reach out to the media corporation, and just get involved. So yeah, it's no doubt, brother. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Oh yeah, it's been an honor. Thank you so much. But you'll
No
be
doubt.
hearing
You
from me
take
soon.
care, man. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.
Oh yeah, you too.